So the trivia is back. Yes, we've got another round of trivia questions. We've got 3 days to get it done, but it's better the devil you know. So why don't we jump in the game and have a look what we got. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and this is Star Trek Fleet Command. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as you can see to my right there is Dastardly Villians Trivia. Yes, we've been given a whole new round of questions to answer, and this time centered around our favourite villains of the show. Now, as you can see, we've got 4 characters on there. We've got Gabriel Lorca, we've got Gold Dukat, and we've also got Carl Noonien Singh. Oh, well, apparently the game doesn't want to stay there. And as well, we've also got yet a new currency called the Moriarty coin, as I'm going to call it. Now, you do not go into the event store for this one. You will go into your recruit tab for it, and we will look at that in a minute. I will just say that I did do all this because I just recorded it all, doing all this. Unfortunately, the background music was too bloody loud. So, unfortunately, I'm having to redo it all and just show you what you're going to get. Give you the answers. So, right behind me is the overall meta. As you can see, 5 points to complete it all, and obviously you are going to end up with 1,100 of these glorious coins. And then for each answer question you get correctly, you're going to get an extra 100 coins, giving you a grand total of 1,600 just to do this bit. Now, I'm sure in the in-app store there will be a purchase point, so which you can buy some more of these coins to go get some more lovely chests. And trust me, yeah, well, we'll touch on that in just a minute. But anyway, question 1. So the question is, in his first appearance, who did Law betray the crew of the Enterprise to? Now, this was the big floating snowflake in space called the crystalline entity. It was a snowflake, really, and basically what it did, it went into planets and it fired a beam at the planet and literally sucked all the life out the planet, ranging from trees to life forms to bacteria. Literally wiped it all out. And it was first discovered by the Enterprise crew at Omicron Theta. Is it Omicron Theta? Yeah, I think it's Omicron Theta. And which was the birthplace of Data and Law. And obviously this is where the Enterprise did find Law as well. He was completely disassembled, and obviously they put him back together. And during that episode, joined season 1 of Star Trek The Next Generation. I can't remember the episode's name, but he went and betrayed the Enterprise. Obviously later we saw the crystalline entity again in season 6, I think, if I remember correctly, right? When again it attacked another planet, and obviously they went back to Omicron Theta. Did they go to it? No, it's another planet. Oh, Melona 4. That was it. Melona 4. And it wasn't season 6. No, it was actually just before the Battle of War 359. Yes, it was before the Battle of War 359. So, obviously, they went and investigated Melona 4. It was barren. The crew survived. Expert on the crystalline entity came in, who lost her son on Omicron Theta, and obviously using graviton pulses, they managed to actually destroy the crystalline entity, much to the dismay of the crew of the Enterprise. Yeah, what was that name? I can't remember the name of the scientist, but yeah, she had a very strong, dispassionate and hatred of Data until a bit later on, and she sort of soothed towards him a little bit later on. But anyway, so that's a crystalline entity, and your first target is to go to swarm hostiles. Now, it says kill 20, use as many ships as you can possibly spare to get it done faster. Repair bills will be a bit cheaper on your ships, and you might be able to keep them under that 5 minutes to actually get them done. As you can see, all my ships are badly damaged with the exception of the Discovery. That's really taken a bit of a beating, but that's not through doing the swarms, no. Now, I'm going to highly recommend that you come to these level 15 systems, no matter what level you are. It's a lot easier. You're going to get a couple of Mach 1 frequency modulators, woohoo! But, well, you'll probably get about 20 of them actually, to be fair, but it just makes so much sense. The lowest level, you're not going to take too much damage. Obviously, if you're a low level player and you've got these, yeah, it kind of sucks. Because obviously you're still going to be fighting these things. But when even my jellyfish is the weakest ship in that fleet, is like, I don't know, nearly 20 times more powerful? Yeah, you kind of see the point. So 20 of these and job's a good one. So moving on to question number 2. Who created James Moriarty hologram to outwit Data? Now, the answer to this one is Geordie LaForge. Now, the reason he created Moriarty was he wanted to create a scenario that Data actually was challenged. Because Data was literally just solving all these crimes on the holodeck. And Geordie joined him for some fun and some recreation. And to do some Sherlock Holmesy stuff. So Geordie played Watson, but he was finding it very boring when Data was solving the case like that. So he decided to get the computer to create a villain that could outwit Data. And unfortunately, he proved more than a match for Data, and definitely more than a match for the crew of the Enterprise. So now, to complete this, obviously you are going to need to complete one away team assignment. Pretty simple. Where did we go? Well, you can either go into your base and go through the shuttle bay, or you can just click the yellow button, click away teams, and complete one of your away team assignments. So, and just for the benefit of the video, I'm going to complete one just to see if we're going to get a critical. And we'll take this one here. Don't actually know much about this assignment, so let's just get it done. Let's see what happens. I know we just got a pure success, so a bit of Officer XP. Woohoo! Who can't live without Officer XP? But yeah, so just complete one of them. Job's a good one. Now, here's the next one, because the next one is a kind of an interesting one. And I'm waiting to see if I'm going to get some flack back for this one. Because, yeah. Question number 3. Which starship did Khan and his followers hijack in The Wrath of Khan? Now, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, released in the 1980s, was one of the best Star Trek films actually created. And I believe it still stands at that podium. It still stands up there as first. So, great film, couple of great battle scenes, and really to see who actually could outwit the other in a fight with ships. Now, the first time that Kirk and Khan faced off was aboard the original Enterprise in the engine room, where Khan pretty much wiped the floor with Kirk. So Kirk got lucky this time that the fact it was starship to starship. The Enterprise was badly damaged by this vessel, and of course it was the Miranda class starship, the USS Reliance. So it's answer D. Now here comes a tricky one. Win 2 PvP fights. My best suggestion, OPC hunting. OPC hunting. Now I did actually manage to take out an OPC, and I also, somebody decided to enter the system with an amalgam. So I went and destroyed his amalgam because he put it on a node. Yep, he put it on a mining node. And of course, on our server, you're not allowed to mine with an amalgam because it's not protected. Well, you can do, but it's not protected. It's not protected under row for OPC. So it can be removed. So nice easy kills for me and got me my 2 wins. But again, that's something that could be problematic to some players. Am I going to find anything? OPC hunting is probably best. If not, zero noders. Just depending on what your server row is, just be careful. Or better yet, why not organise a little PvP fight between a couple of you and get them to send out a weak ship. That's not going to cost them much in repairs. You send out your beastie, blow it up a couple of times, and you can offer it back as well. So a couple of ways just to actually complete that event, should you actually wish to. Question number 4 then. Where is Gold Cat imprisoned at the end of Deep Space Nine? Now, this was the big... well, it wasn't really much of a fight because Cisco didn't really stand much of a chance. Because the Par Wraiths gave Dukat some funky powers. Yes. And so, to backtrack on it a little bit more, he was surgically altered to look like a Bajoran, went to Deep Space Nine as Anton something. I can't remember the other name. I call myself a Trekkie, but yeah, I can't remember these things. It turned out that this Anton was already dead, and it was a stolen identity used by the Cardassians, and he was there to woo Kai Win Adama. Adama? Is she Battlestar Galactica now? Win Amidala. Oh. Adomi. Oh my god. I will stop mixing up with sci-fis in a minute. Tell me, the other name I just mentioned, can you remember which sci-fi that's from? Here's an extra question for you. No prize, no nothing for it, but see if you can answer it. But yeah, so Kai win, and obviously he wins her over to the Power Rays. They get the text of the Coastal Motion and go to the Fire Caves to release the Power Rays. Obviously they're successful, but Cisco does eventually send Dukat over the edge while he's holding the text of the Coastal Motion. So officially locking them back in their caves, unable to work. And now, to do this, you need to mine 200 G2 crystal. So, yeah. Nice, easy one. Just put a miner out, go mine it. Should take about 5 seconds. Unless you're a lower level player, of course. But anyway, so that's going to be an easy one. So where would you find some G2 systems? Well, to be perfectly honest, they are readily easy to find. If we go out of here, click on that little star formation on the far side there. Click on mining. And as you can see, you've got a load of G2 systems here. So you've got one here, which is Asteroid. You've got this one here, which is Lythra. You've got this one here, which is Amidor. You've got Fast... No, you don't want that one. Fast Ulf there, which has got G2 Crystal and Ore. You've got this one here as well, which is Azza. So you've got some crystal nodes, and I think there might be what... Yeah, here you go. And there's another one here, Belarus, as well. So they're your G2 crystal systems. Go mine 200. Jobs are good. And if you do your OPC hunting in them as well, you might just find some low level players mining. Bless them. But anyway, question number 5 then. Which Imperial Starfleet starship did Captain Labial Lorca command when he attempted his coup against the Empress of the Terran Empire? So there's your clue. Your clue's also in Imperial. Yes, it is the ISS Buran. He was always in charge of the Buran, whether it would be in the Prime Universe or the Imperial Universe. The Buran itself is a 4-nacelled starship. Now, I can't remember its class. I'm sure somebody's going to Google it and drop it in the comment section down below. But yeah, so ISS Buran, go defeat 20 Federation hostiles. So basically, go into Federation space, blow up 20 Federation ships. Yeah, that is literally it. So where's Federation space? Well, it's this big blue section here. So anywhere in there, job's a good one. And that's pretty much it. That's the questions. 5 questions, easily done. And then obviously you're going to take all your coins over here. Now, I will say, sadly, I didn't do any screenshots. I could actually pull... no, I didn't get any screenshots. But anyway, you're going to go over to this gold piece and you're going to come in here to find some officers. So you've got a few fair officers here. Khan, Joachim, Harrison, Ducat, Damar, Garrick, Wayun, Ikatika, Pon, Lorca, Emperor Giorgio, and Captain Killy. So they're your officers that you're going to get. Here's your rates. You're going to get 1 officer. Yes, only 1 of all those officers. And there's your rates to pull him. You've got a 1% chance of a full rare unlock or a half epic. You got a 34% chance of 6 shards and a 65% of 3 shards. I can tell you now, I had 2 pulls and they were both Captain Tilly. 3 shards each. Thanks, Scopely. The next one is also a 50-50 whether or not you're going to get this, and it's ship blueprints. I've got G4 ships. I got 1 Kelvin blueprint. That was it. 60% chance of that one. 5% chance of getting the 25 blueprints, but it's a 50-50. The chances of which ship you're going to get is split equally among all 3 ships. So for me, it is the Katinga, the Valdor, and the Kelvin, so they're split evenly. So it's 33.333333337% each way. But I only got 1 Kelvin blueprint. And on the second pull, I got absolutely diddly squat. So again, thanks Scopely, RNG working at its finest. So yeah, if you are lucky to pull one of the glorious epics, let us know in the comment section down below. But that's pretty much it. That's all we've got. 5 questions, relatively easy to answer, quick and easy to do. That PvP one could be a little bit problematic for some players, especially for those who do not like to do PvP. Guess what, guys? You gotta do it. But anyway, that's all I can say for this quiz. I am back live tomorrow night, or Tuesday night. Anyway, from 9:30 at night in the UK. Obviously, I will post in Discord your local time zone time. So keep an eye out for that. Also, that's it, really. There's not much else I can say. But anyway, let me know what you think of the event. Did you enjoy the event? Also, there's a couple of answers. And I've got another question for you, right? Moriarty. Reginald Barclay accidentally discovered him in the holodeck's data matrix. Brought him back. I can't remember the name of the character, but I don't want the name of the character. What was the name of the actress? The actress who played the love interest for Moriarty, and they both left aboard the shuttle on the holodeck. Do you know who it was? Here's a hint for you. Sequest DSV. Yes, there's your hint. Drop your answers in the comment section down below. Sorry, there's no prizes for that, but let's just see if you know. Obviously, Google is going to come in very handy for those of you like to go Google. Anyway, I'm Best Dash. I've got things to do. Stay safe, live long and prosper. I'm Admiral Pegasus. This is the Pegasus Show. This is Star Trek Fleet Command. Goodbye.